country road, take me home to a backwoods creek down a long dirt road. If it means no headstone, at least I'll be where I belong.
I represent the country, yeah, I love the slums. Raised off in the sticks, man, this is where I come from. Love crackling cornbread, collard and corn fed. Southern by the grace of God, and when I'm gone, country dead. I ride them dirt roads, sometime to reach that destination. Ducked off in Jones Wood, it's like I'm always on vacation. Blaze up the bonfire, calling up my country folk. Just build up that mason jar, light the pine and take a smoke. It's all good, we all fine. Hey, Marcus brought the moonshine. Kid Rock in the dashboard, peaches shaking in the moonlight. It's something about them back roads stretching out across the county line. It takes me back to my days of young when my grandma was my sunshine. I love all the things that the country bring. Backwood riding little country lane on the front porch with my girl and kids. Cause the smell of beneath the country rain may not mean that much to some, but to me it's where my heart belongs. I'm calling on them country roads, them the ones that take me home.
Country road, take me home, to a backwoods creek, down a long dirt road, sideways down that old dirt road. If it means no headstone, at least I'll be where I belong.
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise before my world implodes. And tonight had something wonderful. My bad habits lead to late nights ending alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens left to choose. It's true. My bad habits lead to you. Every pure intention ends when the good times start. Falling over everything to reach the first time spark. It started under neon lights and then it all got dark. I only know how to go too far. My bad habits lead to late nights ending alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens left to choose. It's true. My bad habits lead to you.
On the back roads where the alligators crawl in the swampland, we ain't worried about no law. You can find me in the woods with my dogs under pine trees.
So proud of you we are, and at twilight like spring, those bright stars and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the
Alrighty, good evening and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV tonight. It's the Bluegrass Truck Series, round number 2 of the playoffs. As you see on the board right there, truck number 48, Robbie Richards on the track now. First lap, 4th quickest. Adam Newbert top of the charts with a 30.89. Josh Clements in 2nd, and Hobbs in 3rd.
While these drivers continue on around putting their laps down, let's go over the top 12 drivers rather, locked into this round of the playoffs. Keith Hackney currently still leading the way here into the first round of the round of 12s. Robert Richards 2nd, Daniel Worthington 3rd, Bobby Hall Jr. 4th, Justin White 5th, Wes Wiggins 6th, Alex Healy 7th, Adam Newbert 8th, David Brackett 9th, Joshua Clemens 10th, TJ Hanley 11th, and Brian Terry rounding out the drivers in the round of 12. Travis Twitty in his first lap out goes 4th quick with a 30.82.
Alrighty, let's look here. Peyton Hubbard on the track now. In that 99 machine from Boxville, North Carolina. Making some laps around here. DJ, do me a favor. Go to the Bluegrass Facebook page.
Okay.
See if around here it's working for you.
Bluegrass.
Next on the track, truck number 44 from Jacksonville, Illinois. It's Brad Giphart. Brad Giphart in the J&E Gaming machine there. Your top five looking like this: Newbert, Clemens, Proctor, Hubbard, and Brackett. Your top five.
Bluegrass is not showing live for me.
All right, so go to YouTube or go to Facebook and go to UDTV. TJ Hanley going to the top of the charts.
UDTV was showing me over live. Refresh again. Come on. One more time.
Hanley in that 08 machine from Texas, 11 points. Finished 6th at Talladega. In the truck number 113, it's Daniel Worthington. Daniel Worthington from Brome, Pennsylvania.
UDTV Facebook page is no longer showing live. It was.
See, I'm watching it live on Facebook, so I don't know. I'm sure I have one viewer, and I'm watching it from the Bluegrass Facebook page. That's kind of weird.
Very weird.
Let's see here. From Calhoun, Georgia, truck number 69K, it's Keith Hackney.
Yeah, I was showing on our Facebook page. Then I went over to Bluegrass, and we weren't live there, and now it's not showing on. Huh.
And this is what's funny. Bring Jason up here. I want him to look at my stream. It's I'm not lying. It's showing on ours. I'm on the Bluegrass Facebook page. I have no clue. There has to be something wrong with Facebook. Because there was 6 viewers and it just stopped.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened or what the deal is.
Alex Healy's first lap goes 17th quick in that 97 truck. You know, it tells you on the back. Ask him about his butthole. In the Ass Blaster 9000 sponsor machine. Also on the track, truck number 94. It's Bobby Hall Jr. Hey, Jason.
Hello.
Look at my live real quick.
I believe you. I just
No,
don't
I
understand
don't.
why it's.
So you don't see this at all on there?
Hell no. Completely. I swear to you, it is completely gone right now. It was there, and now it's gone. Let me refresh and see if it came back.
Streaming. Everything shows good on Restream side.
Wes Wiggins on top of the
It showed
charts.
it like gave me the announcement and everything. Like,
Yeah. Like, even if I go to UDTV, it shows me. It shows me one's watching. So we're trying to figure out so we get the Facebook side of things down.
No.
my end too. I'm going to try to reroute everybody from Facebook to YouTube if I can.
There you go. So I don't know why it's shown on my screen is working. I mean, it's not lagging or anything on the Bluegrass.
Everything looks great on the.
What if they shadow ban the page?
That'd be so weird.
That is so weird. I swear it gave me a notification and it showed that you guys were live. I clicked on it.
We had 9 people.
Yeah, I clicked on it, and well, you had 11 when I looked at it, and then all of a sudden it says black screen, the live session has ended. I was like, what? So I refreshed, and now it's not even showing the notification anymore.
And you see right there where it says live on Bluegrass. And it's your starting lineup. You see the cars there.
There on YouTube, and I see it on your screen. I mean, I just don't understand why it's not
doing it, huh?
Here's what I won't try to do. Let's turn that off.
All right. Thank you.
Alrighty, here's tonight's starting lineup as soon as I change this for BJ to see. Let's see here. Tonight's starting lineup of the Double Down 95 here at Vegas. On the pole to Flex Motorsports, truck number 88, Wes Wiggin. And to his outside is Bobby Hall Jr.
Inside row number 2, it's Team No Love. It's your points leader, the 69 of Keith Hackney. To his outside, Simbox Motorsports, number 2, Justin White.
In row number 3, to the inside is TJ Hanley. To his outside, Brad Gebhardt.
Row number 4 on the inside, Ed Osborne in the 42. And to his outside, the number 17 of Adam Newbert.
And in row number 5, to the inside is Daniel Worthington in Flex Motorsports truck number 113. And Josh Clemens to his outside.
Row number 6 on the inside, High Side Hustlers, number 9, Akamai Proctor. To his outside, Hubbard Racing, number 99, Peyton Hubbard.
And then, let's see here. David Proctor roll off 13th, and Robbie Richards to his outside.
Row number 8 on the inside, High Side Hustlers, number 29, Travis Twitty. And on his outside, the 15 from Michael McCooley Racing, it's Michael McCooley.
And rolling off in row number 9, be Jeremiah Hobbs and Alex Healy to his outside.
Row number 10 on the inside, High Side Hustlers, number 34, Jason Bridges. To his outside, Ron Morse Racing, number 76, Ron Morse Jr.
And row number 11, to the inside is CJ Mason, and to the outside, Brian Terry. That is your starting lineup for tonight's Double Down 95. Hey, BJ, we're going to let you take it from here for a couple laps. Let me do some digging.
I was doing the same thing. That's all right. It looks like we're going to delay the start of the race. They are working on correcting something on the lineups right now. I believe somebody was not supposed to qualify and they missed it, if I caught that correctly. So they're getting the lineup sorted out and getting everybody corrected, letting them go around one more lap.
So let me ask you this, BJ. Is there a way to restart the Facebook stream?
That is what I am currently working on, actually.
All right, so we deleted it. Facebook side. If we can restart without me jamming up OBS, because it will cancel the YouTube side.
You won't jam up OBS. I should be able to do it all from Restream, because Restream is showing a solid connection, so I should be able to do it.
All righty.
Everybody rolling it down the backstretch. It looks like they've got everybody sorted out to where they should be, so the lights are out now on the pace car.
Hope you're all tuned in to YouTube with the Bluegrass and Ultimate Dirt TV. Lights are out. We're fixing to let them loose here at Vegas. Pace car making a left-hand turn. Wes Wiggin and Bobby Hall Jr. bringing us to the green. Green flag is out. They fire. Wes Wiggin right there in the 88 machine. Right behind us, the 69K of Keith Hackney. Hackney leads him in a turn number 1. Bobby Hall Jr. looking to fall down to the end line there. Does not do it as the 08 of TJ Hanley looks to his inside down the back straightaway. Hackney kind of runs some defensive moves with Wes Wiggin. Wiggin blocking him kind of early for that. 95 last one down. Paul to the outside of Keith Hackney down the front straightaway. Hackney down to the inside of the 88 of Wiggin. Hackney now your race leader. Out of turn number 4 down the back straightaway. As we're on lap number 2. Hackney your race leader. Wes Wiggin in that second spot. Look at TJ Hanley. In the 08 battling to the inside. Out of turn number 4. Give it to TJ Hanley. Now your third spot. Or second spot as Wes Wiggin falls back to third. Bobby Hall Jr. now ducks to the inside of the 88th there. Trying to get a run off of turn number 4. Down that bank straightaway. And not do it. Now look at these drivers really racing. Bobby Gerhardt to the inside, or Brad Gerhardt, sorry, to the inside of the 2 of Josh White momentarily. They will single file out. Now TJ Hanley starting to close up on your race leader of Keith Hackney there. And the 94 of Bobby Hall Jr.
And just a quick update. We are live once again on the UDTV Facebook page. So Steve, I could take over from here if you want to take a second to get us cross-posted everywhere else that we are supposed to be on Facebook. As we roll right now down the back straightaway, most everybody single filed out. Justin White still to the inside of Wes Wiggin. That's for 4th. Justin White with the position through turns number 1 and 2 right there. See, all back through the field. Battle's now starting to brew, but the top 3 are still single filed out. 2 different lines of racing. Wes Wiggin to the outside. Majority of the trucks looking to the inside. Now Wiggin allowed White to get by, but starting to battle back now, says, no, you cannot have it. Down the front straightaway, give it to Wiggin at the line. If we could get a different camera angle really quickly, that'd be great. Can't see the front straightaway. That's a little better. All right, Wes Wiggin now pulling away from Justin White. The outside line with the momentum starting to show their strengths. See there down through turns 3 and 4. Everybody starting to migrate back to the inside once again. Now starting to single file out. Your top 5 right now: Keith Hackney, TJ Hanley, Bobby Hall Jr., Wes Wiggin, and Justin White. Battle starting to brew now. That's for the 6th position. Josh Clemens taking a peek to the inside of Brad Gebhardt. 113 of Daniel Worthington comes around the outside of Peyton Hubbard there. That is for 8th. Everybody falling into the line now. Wiggins still running that high side right there through 3 and 4. The lone driver to go for it. They're leading the way, though. Keith Hackney, he's not able to pull away from TJ Hanley here like we've seen him do all season long. Hanley keeping him on a stick and right there with him. Only 0.2 of a second separating those 2 drivers. But look at how many different lines are being used. You got drivers all the way down against that white line on the bottom. You got drivers running a lane above it. You got Wes Wiggin running the middle of the track. People running all over the place out here. Very racy track. Number 44, Brad Gebhardt, even using the apron on the straightaways. Not real commonly seen here at Texas Tire, where it is extremely crucial here Texas Motor Speedway is known for wearing down the tires, dipping below the apron. It's a bit of a risky move for some of these drivers. See about the top 10 right there on screen. Everybody single file out. No real battles going on right now. Lap 10 in the books. No, sorry, lap 9 in the books. Lap number 10. Battle for the race lead now. TJ Hanley taking a look to the inside of Keith Hackney. Hackney locked his way into this round with a win in the first race of the round of 16. Looking to try to do it again. Hanley has the lead coming out of turn number 4. Give it to Hanley at the stripe. Hackney trying to battle back on the outside. We got a 3-way battle now going for the race lead. Bobby Hall Jr. looking to take it 3 wide. He's going to back off. He's going to settle down into third. Hackney squeezes that truck in between. He's going to look underneath of TJ Hanley trying to take that race lead back. Wes Wiggin now battling on the outside 2 by 2 for the top 4 drivers. You could throw a blanket over them. Keith Hackney's going to regain the lead out of turn number 4.
All right, Facebook is up at every location now, so it's a going. And you look at your front, it's been racing since the start of the race. Hackney continues to lead Hanley, and a battle for third of Hall and Wiggin there. Justin White currently sitting in that 5th position, going down the back straightaway, that number 2 truck. And then you have Josh Clemens in the 7. Peyton Hubbard and Brad Gebhardt battling side by side. Gebhardt to the outside. And directly behind them is Ed Osborne having a good run in that 10th position right now. Akamai Proctor currently running in 11th. Adam Newbert in 12th. Michael McClooley in 13th. Travis Twitty up 1 spot in that 14th position. David Brackett right there. Then you had Jason Bridges and Alex Healy in that 97 truck. As your top 3 is single filed out as we're on lap number 14. Right now, Justin White and Bobby Hall Jr. battling side by side. That is the battle for 4th and 5th on the track as they come out turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Hall with the momentum on the outside line there. Justin White down to the bottom. Look at the 7 of Clements. He's going to follow him. Now he's going to slide up a little bit off the exit turn number 4. He's going to follow pursuit with that 94 of Bobby Hall Jr. 14 in the books on lap number 15.
Laps ticking away very quickly. First stage break, I believe, is on lap number 35. So these drivers are driving very, very hard early on in this race. It's a very racy track, and it has proven it to us here tonight. Bobby Hall Jr. still running that high side. Justin White there's looking to take position. We saw him looking to the inside of Wes Wiggin earlier. But that outside line, if the drivers can run it, really seems to have strong momentum. So right now, Bobby Hall Jr. holding on strong to that 4th position.
Out turn number 2, Hackney continues to lead. There is Hanley, had a good qualifying run tonight. Up 3 spots. There is the 88 of Wes Wiggin, your pole sitter. You know, some people to really talk about, you know, you think about Ron Morse Jr. there coming down. Looks like he's coming down pit road in that number 76 machine. Maybe having some problems with that machine, BJ.
Yeah, there's a very good possibility that he is. It's very early in this run to be thinking about a pit stop. They still got about 20 laps to the end of the stage, but no, we might actually have scheduled pit stops going on. Just had another driver call out a pit stop coming down this time. I did not catch who it was. I want to say it was the 7 of Josh Clemens out of 5th position. We'll see when they come around past the stripe. No, it was 10 of Jeremiah Hobbs, it looks like.
This track racy all over it, mid-pack, but the front pack is single filed out. Keith Hackney with the race lead. TJ Hanley in that 2nd spot. There's Wes Wiggin. Now Justin White has closed up on Wes Wiggin as we complete lap number 18 on lap number 19. Josh Clemens into Oculus number 7 there. Bobby Hall Jr. has dropped 4 spots to start the race. Now Brad Gebhardt on his rear bumper as they come down the back straightaway. All will shut the door on them as they go into turn number 3. Run that middle line. Now turn number 4 there. They exit on the low side. Hobbs and Morris are down out of pit road now. There you see the 17 machine of Adam Newbert. Didn't have the qualifying run he wanted. Akamai Proctor. This is a round of 12. There's the 15 of Michael McCluley. The drivers are in the round of 12. You see them right there. BJ with that blue Pfizer.
Yes, you do. It's nice to be able to look at the vehicles and know exactly who's in, who's fighting for position. And these drivers, they want to be in the top 10 as much as possible. Top 8, rather. They're within the top 8. They increase their chances tremendously to make it into the next round. Just about everybody from there back, it's going to get very difficult for those drivers to make it to the next round. So fighting for every position that they possibly can. More green flag pit stops underway. Keith Hackney, Brad Gebhardt, Wes Wiggin, Peyton Hubbard, Travis Twitty, Jason Bridges, all coming down pit road.
As you look on board with Keith Hackney in that 69 truck from Calhoun, Georgia, making his pit stop on lap number 22 there. Watch him coming down. You see Wes Wiggin, he made it to his pit stop. That was your pole sitter. And Hackney is off. There is Justin White. So you see White crossing the start-finish line. There's Hackney right there. So Hackney does go a lap down. Only 2 drivers on the lead lap is Justin White and Akamai Proctor. Akamai right there on the back straightaway in that second spot. It's TJ Hanley still down pit road.
Yeah, expect these 2 drivers to come down pit road next, and right there, Justin White, he is coming down. There's Akamai Proctor. So once it all cycles back around, everybody from the top 13 back down pit road. TJ Hanley, Bobby Hall Jr., Adam Newbert, Daniel Worthington, all coming off of pit road. Now Keith Hackney moving his way back up. Once it cycles back around, he will once again have the race lead, sitting right about a second ahead of second place, 44 of Brad Gebhardt. Everybody just taking fuel except for Josh Clemens. Clemens taking all 4 tires on that pit stop.
Well, give it to Brad Gebhardt. He gained some positions when he went down pit road there in that 44 truck.
He made a very smart move, got in, got out very quickly. His pit stop almost a second quicker than the majority of the other drivers in the top 10 right now. There you see Justin White rejoining the field. He's running in second right now. Just got past Brad Gebhardt. Gebhardt now starting to take a look to the outside of him in that number 44 machine.
What a good call there for Justin White. Going down pit road, coming out in that second spot there. Hold off Brad Gebhardt momentarily. Gebhardt with the run on the outside. This is a battle for second. Down the back straightaway. Go ahead and give it to give it to Brad Gebhardt, as Keith Hackney is your race leader. So take a look at your crank it up cam. Finish line as we went under a lap under the crank it up cam. Watching these drivers at Las Vegas putting on a show for you tonight. Brad Gebhardt holding off the two of Justin White there. Regardless, White made his pit stop, BJ. You know, he led a couple laps, but before Keith Hackney and Gebhardt went into their pit stops, Justin White gained some spots by staying out that extra lap.
Yeah, he did a very good job getting up there, getting some extra time, having that extra time to come down pit road. Now he takes a look to the inside of Brad Gebhardt. Once again, Gebhardt very strong on the outside in that number 44 machine right now as they come off turn number 2. White's going to tuck right back in behind. Gebhardt, I have a feeling, knowing that he only had to make 10 more laps to the end of the stage, that he did not take a full tank of fuel, knowing that at stage break he can come down for tires and fuel once again. And I think that was a very good smart. The majority of these drivers taking a full tank of fuel, several of them rather, losing quite a few positions. Wes Wiggin finds himself all the way back in 5th from that 3rd position prior to the green flag pit stops.
As you're looking on board on the roof cam of the two of Justin White, goes in turn number 3. You see him left gas a little bit, kind of burps it right there. That closes up on the back bumper of the 44 of Brad Gebhardt. Gebhardt goes to the inside there. Right up against that bumper. Might have made a little contact side by side going into turn number 1, BJ. This is a good race for that second spot. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Gebhardt with the momentum. White still digging it deep there. Into turn number 3. Pulls alongside the 44. Out of turn number 4. Down to the dog leg here. You see it. Give it to Justin White for that second spot.
And Keith Hackney free and clear with these two battling side by side, but it is a dogfight with just 5 laps to go here in the stage. Dog fight for the positions. Gebhardt right back up to the back bumper. We saw it a moment ago. He had a little bit of a bump and run, it looked like, from Justin White to get to the inside of Gebhardt. Was expecting it once again there from Gebhardt to Clemens. No, Gebhardt to White, rather. Clemens shooting around the outside in that number 7 machine. He's going to take 2 for 1 coming out of turn number 4. He moves his way into second.
How about that? Josh Clemens moves up that second spot. Made it look really easy there. As White falls back to 3rd, Brad Gebhardt falls back to that 4th position. There is Wes Wiggin trying to chase down TJ Hanley. Hanley went in 2nd under those pit stops, came back out, lost quite a few positions. Adam Newber currently running in 7th, Bobby Hall Jr. in 8th, and Peyton Hubbard and Daniel Worthington, they're battling for 9th and 10th on the board, side by side. Worthington to the inside, Hubbard to the out. There's Akamai Proctor currently running in 12th. You see Ed Osborne in that 11th position. And there's Michael McCluley running in 13th. Meanwhile, it's the Keith Hackney show, but maybe not for long, because here comes Josh Clemens. He's going to look to the outside.
Clemens, the lone driver to take 4 tires on that pit stop, drove past the whole field, now makes his way around Keith Hackney, the only driver on the track with 4 fresh tires, takes over the race lead. He's wanting that stage win. These drivers only had 3 sets of tires in the pits. It's a bit of a risky move this early in the race to take a set of tires, but it looks like it's going to work for him as he's going to get stage points. White flag is out on the stage.
White flag the final lap for Josh Clemens in the stage. You know, BJ, he's trying to get stage points because he's in this chase.
Yes, he is sitting well to make it to the next stage. These points are right here for the stage. Caution flag will wave on the stage. Looks like TJ Hanley involved in a wreck. He's falling back on our standings. Take a look at the replay. A little bit of contact between him and I'm not sure who that is. Put him up into the wall.
Him and Wes Wiggin.
Looks like he might have just come across his nose right before the checkered flag waved on the stage. So that caution will end the stage for us. Comes off the turn, Wiggin with a run to the outside. Newbert with the run to the inside. Comes up, comes across the nose of Wiggin. And just goes around. Yeah, there's multiple different ways to look at this one here. It sounds like they're going to put that one on the 08 of TJ Hanley. But there's multiple ways to look at this one, Steve. It all depends on how you want to look at it. Driver in front has position and has the choice of lane. It all depends on how much he decides to respect the driver or stop the driver from making the pass coming around the outside at that point.
As you look at the cam right above here, you look right there, BJ. Let's rewind that a tad bit. Oh, that was the wrong button.
Wrong way.
So we watched them come out of turn number 2 there, down the back straightaway, BJ. There you see the 08 of Hanley. Starting to come up, there is Wes Wiggin on the outside. His front bumper is there. I mean, I think maybe TJ Hanley just might have misjudged that, as that will conclude our first segment. Josh Clemens picking up that segment win. Picking up some valuable points, people.
And so the top 10 positions will be Clemens, Hackney, White, Newbert, Twitty, your top 5, Gebhardt, Worthington, Hubbard, Osborne, and Proctor. Rounding out your top 10 drivers receiving points for that race. And to be honest with you, I need to clarify it because I'm not even sure if they're still receiving points because we're outside the regular season now.
Oh, that's true.
We've already got us a regular season champion, but I do know that the winner of the playoffs of the stage gets 1 playoff point. So that's going to be very momentous for Josh Clemens to receive that playoff point. So if you're listening, if you could give me a breakdown on how the stage points work for the playoffs, that would be fantastic. Oh, look, here he is.
So stage points work as leader gets 10 and they go all the way down to 10th place. They'll get one point. The only person that gets a bonus point is the leader at the time of the stage winner gets a bonus point that carries over to the next playoff round. It won't help them in this round, but they'll start the next round with an extra bonus. Just like if they win the race, it doesn't apply this round, it applies the next round. If they had won races prior to the playoffs, all those are applied at the beginning of the playoffs. But anything that happens during the playoffs doesn't save them that particular round. So for instance, if someone has 1 point shy of making it to the next round, but they won the stage, that won't save them. It only applies to the very next round.
Got it. So the points for 1st through 10th, basically Josh Clemens just gained 10 points applied to his season total, which helps, which does in fact help towards his next round of playoffs, correct?
Yes, that will help him, but the bonus point itself, the singular bonus point, is only applied at the next round, and those carry round per round. So every round, whatever you've earned prior to that will carry to the next round. But those 10 points that he just earned, those do count for tonight and his overall points total. So essentially he's gaining 11 points, but the 1 point doesn't count until the next round. It's a bonus for the next round.
Got it. Awesome. Thank you very much for that information and for that help.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
All right, so that will be extremely momentous for Josh Clemens as he sits right now in 10th position starting this round
BJ,
of the playoffs.
When the wreck happened,
Uh-oh.
J.D. Whitworth.
877 cash down.
I forgot. You're supposed to remind me.
I forgot too.
TJ Hanley, the only one out of the race down pit road. The lights are off on the pace vehicle. We're fixing to go back to green flag racing.
And I think TJ Hanley needs cash now, so he should call JG Wentworth.
There you go. All right, that pace vehicle looking to pull off into the pit road as the drivers come down to the restart zone.
Green.
Uh-oh.
And there,
Uh-oh.
well, we lost momentarily.
And he's back.
And
He's gone again.
There he's back. Having some connection issues. That's 69K of Keith Hackney. As Clemens has a good start. Your race leader there in turn number 3. There is Justin White. Keith Hackney still having a little bit of connection issues. Now to the outside of the 7. And you know what, BJ, it's like Josh Clemens going to be battling a ghost if that 69 truck can't fix his connection issues, because he's right up there.
Very well could be. He was asked to keep it up high until things get sorted out. If they get sorted out right now, the outside seems to kind of be working for him. Got a massive run down the back straightaway on Josh Clemens. Justin White now coming to the inside of Clemens. He's looking to take the race lead. Clemens last pitted on lap 22, so he's on 20 lap old tires right now. Everybody else's tires are less than 10 laps old. So there's going to be a big difference between those sets of tires. We'll see a certain point where it'll balance back out. Clemens has to keep in mind he's only got 2 sets of tires left on pit road. He's got to save them. He's got to play it smart. He's got to play it right in order to come home with a good finish to the end of this race.
Keith Hackney all over the back bumper of that tube machine of Justin White there. Now Hackney to the inside, side by side, going into turn number 1. Hackney wants his lead back. Into turn number 1, he clears Justin White as they exit turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Adam Newbert now making some gains now up to that 3rd spot in that 17 truck. He closes up onto the back bumper of the 2, and Justin White. There's Josh Clemens. He's falling back. Now you see Brad Gibhart in that 44 machine. Looking to pass him down low. This is a battle for 4th and 5th on the track. Brad Gibhart should get him in this turn as Clemens goes high. Brad Gibhart will take over 4th. Travis Twitty there sitting in 6th. He's up 9 spots to the start of the race. He's watching this battle, BJ. He's going to try to make a move.
Yes, he is. Twitty. Have not seen him take tires yet in at number 29. It's a bit surprising to see him running as good as he is right now. If he took tires, he's on a set of 2 tires right now. So, bit of a different strategy going on for the driver of the 29 as well as the driver of the 7. 29, Travis Twitty makes it around. Oh, and Keith Hackney blinks out again, but bit of a different strategy between those 2 drivers that just battled for that 5th position. One driver of note, though, Adam Newbert, sat quietly back around the 8th position. He's been inside the top 10 since the drop of the green flag. Right now, he's inside the top 3. And Steve, last week he did this. Came out of nowhere, it seemed like, to win the race at Darlington.
Yes, he did. Now Gibhart looks to his inside now, turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Gibhart with a run on the inside line going into turn number 3. Gibhart will clear him. And the 17 Newbert will fall in line. Now look at Travis Twitty in the top 5. Up 10 spots. Daniel Worthington currently sitting in 6th. There's Bobby Hall Jr. in that 44 truck. And Peyton Hubbard directly behind him in the 99. Clemens is falling back to 9th after the restart, starting on the front row on the pole. Ed Osborne and David Brackett battling side by side. Almost 3 wide there momentarily. And now look at the Ass Blaster. The Ass Blaster, 2 for the price of 1. He shot that gun and came out like a cannon, BJ.
Yes, he absolutely did. Shot her on the outside of 7. Josh Clemens, he's going to bring it down pit road. Losing positions like crazy, working on his different strategy over everybody else. Here comes the 97 of Alex Healy to the inside of the 42 of Ed Osborne. They're going to make 3 wide. They're going to single file back out outside with the momentum coming off the corner, filing right back in line. with those positions that they were in from outside to inside through that turn. 97 now under heavy pressure from behind, along with Ed Osborne to his outside. That's going to be David Brackett, CJ Mason, right up the back bumper of those two drivers.
You know, give it up for CJ Mason. He's up 10 spots to start this race. Currently running, actually, now up 9 spots. He's dropped 1 position. And now he's going to try to battle that back with David Brackett to his inside. He will take over momentarily. Well, he loses his spot again. Keeps on losing when I'm fixing to say, but that's all right. Meanwhile, up front, single file racing, Keith Hackney, your race leader in a 69K TNL truck from Calhoun, Georgia. Justin White in the 2 truck there. Doing a good job in that second spot. There's Brad Gibbhart. We haven't heard much from him this season. Racing with us tonight, currently running a 3rd. And there's Adam Newbert. He's under attack from Travis Twitty. Twitty to his inside. Now Travis Twitty is inside the top 4 as Newbert falls back to 5th. But you know what, BJ? He better watch out because that 113 is all over the hip pocket. Now dives to the inside of Adam Newbert.
And Daniel Worthington, he's been strong all season long. Tonight sitting quietly a little bit further back. Now going for the position, going for 5th. He had the position there through the turn, but the speed from the outside of the 17 of Adam Newbert was stronger. Back to the inside again. The shorter way around the track seems to be the way to go at the moment.
These laps are winding down as we're on lap number 52 out of 95. Keith Hackney way out in front. Justin White in second. Look at Brad Gibbhart. He's closing up on Justin White there down the back straightaway. Let's take a look at the lap times between White and Gibbhart. Gibbhart, last 3 laps have been quicker than White.
Not really surprising seeing how fast Gebhardt has been on the late runs here already. Seemed like he was able to move his way forward coming to the end of their first run before they came down pit road and then headed to the end of the stage. It's not really all that surprising in my opinion, but Gebhardt with a 17-second pit stop that last time. Very, very slow pit stop for the 44. Sounds like somebody going around. Not sure who that was. Did sound like it was in close proximity with these drivers there for a moment. Now that would be the 10 of Jeremiah Hobbs, I believe.
Well, and probably, let's see here. Oh, there it is.
Hard hit to the outside wall. Sounds like the 76 moved to the apron of the track. The 10 of Jeremiah Hobbs came across his nose. Take a look at it here. You see the 10 slide up the track. 76 starting to come down the track. And the 10 just came down across him right there. Very, very hard hit for Jeremiah Hobbs. I see. Couldn't really go a whole lot lower in the 76 truck for Ron Morris Jr. The 10 just kept coming down, trying to cut the line off and force him to slow down. Everybody coming down pit road now except for Josh Clemens, TJ Handler. Those two drivers trying to get a lap back. You know, Steve, while everybody's coming down pit road, this is a good time to talk about it. We haven't mentioned it tonight. We put the challenge out there last week. Me, Steve, and Jason Collins all put the challenge out there. Put $150 on the line for getting 100 viewers at one time, if we get 100 viewers on Facebook at one time, I'm going to give a random driver. We'll put them in a wheel. We'll do a drawing for whoever's in that race that we get 100 viewers on, and give that driver that wins that $50. Steve put up $50 for a viewer that likes, comments, and follows the page on Facebook, and Jason put up $50 for the YouTube side for everybody that likes, comments, and subscribes on the YouTube side on Bluegrass. If we can get 100 concurrent viewers, that means 100 viewers at one time.
Well, let's do this, BJ. You're watching. Let's start it tomorrow night. When we go live, share out the broadcast. Talk to your friends. Talk to your family. Get them to tune in tomorrow night for the Xfinity Series here at Vegas. Going to be one hell of a barn burner show, that's for sure. Don't want to miss it. And hopefully YouTube or Facebook won't vanish and we have to bring it back.
Facebook's actually still continuing to fight me. I can't even see the page at all now.
There's 3 people watching. Maybe Facebook have a little problem on that side. Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
Hackney, White, McCluley, Gebhardt, Worthington, Twitty, Hall, Hubbard, Newbert, and Bridges, your top 10. Make sure you get to the YouTube channel on UDTV and on the Bluegrass. Hit subscribe. Doesn't cost you a thing. More subscribers to have on YouTube, better off will be the broadcast and stuff like that with the Bluegrass, the followers. Make sure to head on over to the YouTube side of things and give a like, give a follow. All right, the lights go out as they're double fouled back out. Or double fouled again. BJ in dirt track terms, they're racked and stacked and fixing to let them loose.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Tasha.
How was it Brett always said? Racked and stacked and ready to rock or something like that?
Yeah.
I think that's what Brett always says.
You know what, Tasha? I should get you to, you know what we should do? We should, you need to sponsor something for me.
Dear.
She's like, Steven, no. Our friendship only goes so far.
The lights are out on the pace car. Hackney chooses the inside line. Pace car looking to pull off out of turn number 4. There they go. Pulling to the inside. Hackney bringing us to the Geico restart zone. A little bit of a bobble there to Hackney, it looked like, but it doesn't hurt him. Gets a good restart over Justin White on his outside. White's going to pull down right behind him. Hackney all the way up to the wall to get that dive down into the corner. Immediately pulling off to a good lead of 3/10 down into turn number 1.
Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Hackney with a 2-car length advantage over Justin White. Gebhardt now side by side with Michael McCluley there. McCluley gets right there to get White in line, loses the spot there. Daniel Worthington down to his outside. Battling side by side for that 4th spot. Give it to Worthington at the line. Michael McCluley now starting to fall back a little bit. Now you see the 94 truck putting his name in the hat on the outside. Travis Twitty looks like he's stuck on the inside. These trucks are freight trading them on the outside.
She says, I can do that. What you got? I got 2 businesses and very credible name. All right, awesome. But back on track, Peyton Hubbard under heavy pressure from McCooley still as they come to the stripe. Hubbard has the position secured. McCooley now under pressure from Alex Healy to the outside. Right on his bumper, too, is Travis Twitty waiting for a mistake, waiting for a win of opportunity. Looked like a little bit of contact between Twitty and the 38 of David Brackett. Both drivers are all right to get it sorted out. Battle going for that fourth position now. That is going to be Brad Gebhardt, and Bobby Hall Jr. made his way back up there. He's wanting to get those positions back.
All right, now look at Adam Newbert to the inside of Daniel Worthington. Give it to Newbert for that fifth spot. Hall Jr. making his way up to third now as Gebhardt falls back to fourth momentarily. Defensive move, and now we got a battle starting to brew up for the race lead. That too of Justin White has closed up to the hip pocket of the 69 truck of Keith Hackney. White in that 2 truck. There you see Bobby Hall Jr. in that third spot into Flex Motorsports. Trying to chase down those two. As Newbert sitting there in that fourth position. Worthington now to fifth as Brad Gebhardt will fall back to sixth on the outside line. Peyton Hubbard making the bottom work there in the 99. And the man with the ass blaster. He's currently in that 7th spot, up 11 spots. BJ blasting some asses out here.
He's doing a fantastic job. Actually just turned his fastest lap of the race that last time by, and barely off of the pace of it that time by. Everybody up in the top 3 now single filed out. Justin White just looking at the back bumper of Hackney right now. Looks like he's kind of settled in, not really fighting for position. Same goes for Bobby Hall Jr. Bobby Hall Jr. is running a higher entry, though. Here comes Justin White looking low, just decides better for it and sticks behind Keith Hackney. Bobby Hall Jr. now took a peek to the outside of Justin White. We'll see if he can get the momentum in the run, but no, it is not going to happen for him. He's going to fall back into position. Battles going a bit further back through the field. One driver really looking for a good finish here tonight. Robbie Richards back in 17th. And you know, Steve, one driver that we should keep an eye on here tonight. He currently sits in that 10th position and has the fastest lap of the race. CJ Mason in the 21. He's got the fastest lap of the race at a 30.43. He's was the fastest driver on track at one point in time. I think that's something worth keeping an eye on and see where he can bring it out tonight.
Well, the 94 took over second momentarily. Now Justin White starts to battle back on the inside. He will take over second as they exit turn number 4. White to the inside, the 94 of Hall to the outside. Hall trying to make the outside work. There's Hackney. He goes high there into turn number 1. He diamonds it off to the bottom of the exit turn number 2. Hackney going to have to play some defensive mode here as we are closing the laps in a hurry. You're in Vegas. You're watching the Bluegrass Cup Series. Or not Cup Series. Truck Series.
It's all good.
At Las Vegas. The Double Down 95.
Top 3 continuing single file it out. Over 2/3 of this race are in the books. Justin White now taking a peek to the inside of Keith Hackney. Hackney seems to be struggling on the long run on these tires here tonight. Justin White side by side for the race lead. He's up to Hackney's door. Hackney has not been running the high side this entire run. If he's played it smart, he could still have the tires to run the outside and get momentum, but it's not looking like it at the moment. It's Justin White, very strong on the inside, almost dead even at the line. Justin White showing the lead through turns 1 and 2. Hackney now with the momentum coming off the corner, pulls back ahead. A little bit of a bobble out of the 69, but he keeps his momentum.
Into turn number 3, Hackney with the race lead. The top 3 now single filed out. You look at the 17 of Adam Newbert currently running a 4th. Daniel Worthington, your top 5. You have Peyton Hubbard, Alex Healy, Brad Gebhardt, David Brackett, and CJ Mason rounding out your top 10. As Keith Hackney has led a majority of this race with 26 laps to go. You know what, Tasha? We got to get together soon. We'll talk about it. How about that? I'll mess you on Facebook the next couple of days.
If you are not enjoying this race, you might want to check your pulse action going on all throughout the field. You can throw a blanket over the top 3. You can throw a blanket over 4 through 7th. Everybody starting to get a little bit racy. There's Brian Terry riding in that 15th position, taking a look at the inside of 7 of Josh Clemens, our stage winner. Jason Bridges leading this little pack right here. And back at the back of it, that's going to be the 48 of Robbie Richards. He's got to try to get a move on, actually. I think he's been knocked out. I don't see a blue spoiler on the number 48. No, he's showing in second right now. So a bit surprised to not see that blue spoiler on the back of Robbie Richards' truck.
Tasha says she loves a good clean race. Yes, ma'am. It definitely has been clean. And you know, it might be clean because of... Hold on.
The Ass Blaster 9000.
That's right. This driver right here, the 97, he's been cleaning people all night long.
We don't have him on camera tonight, though. Darn it.
We don't. He got fired from the camera. His wife took the camera, threw it away. But you know what? Maybe next week we can have Keith Hackney on cam. Maybe Tasha could wave to us when we go on board with them.
That would be good.
Yeah.
She definitely should.
We should get Tasha on cam as a fan cam. As laps continue to tick down, 22 laps to go. Keith Hackney, race leader. There's Justin White in second. Bobby Hall Jr. falling off a little bit in that 3rd spot. Now you see Daniel Worthington. Get a shirt with that on it.
Contact Alex Healy.
Well, the shirt that Alex Healy has, we saw last week, says, "Ask about my butthole," but maybe the front had the Ass Blaster 9000 on it. I don't know. No doubt. She'll be there. As you're looking through the field, the top 2 start to pull away from Bobby Hall in that 3rd spot. Keith Hackney and Justin White.
Likely our final pit stop's about to be underway. A lot of drivers calling it out. We see a lot of drivers coming down out of turn number 4, this time coming down pit road. I've not heard anything from Hackney or White yet, or Bobby Hall Jr., but a lot of other drivers throughout the field are calling out the pit stops. It's going to be chaos on pit road. Oh, and one driver very nearly losing it coming down pit road. That's going to be Brad Gebhardt. Remember, he gained a lot of positions the last time he came down pit road with a very quick stop. He made it down pit road fast enough right there and did not get a speeding penalty. He could do it once again here, pushing it to the limits, getting very loose going down, but he managed to recover and still make it down pit road. Up front, though, Hackney, White, Hall, still your top 3. 48 of Robbie Richards calls out his pit stop. He'll be pitting this time by.
All there you see Worthington looking to the outside. 18 laps to go here at Las Vegas. And these drivers up front, they're going to double down their bets. With 18 laps to go, BJ doubling them down, trying to make the profit tonight and lock themselves in to the next round.
Yet Keith Hackney was able to do it the last time. Second place driver of Justin White comes down pit road. Keith Hackney, the last round of the playoffs, the round of 16 in the first race. He took the win, looking to do it again so he can relax next week. I believe we're at Bristol next week. Take a quick glance at the schedule and confirm that for you.
We are at Bristol next week. Yes. So, you know what? If you're weak at Bristol, you want to win it tonight. Short track racing next week with the Bluegrass Series. As Hackney now comes down pit road, that relinquishes the lead to the 113 of Daniel Worthington. Brackett now in second. Jason Bridges in that third spot. Hackney right there. You see him on your screen leading Newbert and Alex Healy down pit road. You know, we could even invite Tasha in here and she could announce with us. She could be our co-announcer, BJ.
That would be cool. That would be very cool. Daniel Worthington coming down pit road this time. Brackett, Bridges all coming down pit road this time. So everybody now has made their final pit stops. 10th place on back. Everybody has gone down pit road and making their way back out on track right now. Hackney makes his way back on track, still in that 4th position. He'll regain the lead when he comes back around past Worthington, Brackett, and Bridges. Justin White flying around Keith Hackney with a very good pit stop, makes it down pit road, makes it back out, gets past Keith Hackney.
And right now, Worthington's still down pit road as he's starting to exit the pit road. Here comes your race leader, Justin White. White now will pass Worthington. There is Hackney in the 69. Now in 4th. Brad Gebhardt right in front of him in the 44. CJ Mason in 2nd right now, up 19 spots. Now Hackney to the inside of the 44. Hackney will take over that 3rd position coming out of turn number 4 there. Now with 14 laps to go. As a set on CJ Mason in that 21. Mason going to try and hold him off, or is he going to let him have it? Out of turn number 2 now, Hackney to the inside of CJ Mason.
Yeah, Mason's been extremely quick, very quietly. Keith Hackney, that last time across the stripe, tied CJ Mason for the fastest lap of the race. I take that back. Bobby Hall Jr. took the fastest lap of the race the last time by in that 94. We'll see whether they sit this time. Hackney makes his way into 2nd. Mason falls all the way back to 4th as Hackney brought Hall along with him. Those drivers now looking to track down White. You see it on the screen. White 3/10 slower than Hackney the last 2 times by.
Hackney trying to get there. He has a chance to win this race with 13 laps to go. But look at Hall. He was quick in the last 3 laps. As on lap number 81, Hackney, I believe, was the quickest with a 30.434. Tasha, we wouldn't play with your emotions. You're welcome in the booth anytime. Anytime. So listen,
We have
Bristol, BJ. Bristol. Tasha should be here with us at Bristol. We need to get with Keith to make it happen.
I definitely agree with you on that one. Right now, in the top 5, Justin White leading the way. Keith Hackney 2nd, Bobby Hall Jr. 3rd, CJ Mason 4th, Peyton Hubbard in 5th. 3 drivers in the top 5 are all tied with their best lap being a 30.43. Bobby Hall Jr., the fastest lap of the race out of all those drivers with 30.37. Those drivers all got those laps on this stint. Everybody pushing it hard to the end of the race. Now back up to the back bumper of Justin White. Keith Hackney hungry for another race win. This will be win number 8 on the season, I believe. Everybody's shooting around the track. Hackney goes high. White stays in the middle. Hall goes to the bottom.
We're in our butt kicker. 10 to go. Keith Hackney now forced on the outside, out of turn number 2. Let's see if he gets a run. Down the back straightaway. He does close to the outside of the 2 machine, going into turn number 3. You can throw a blanket, as BJ said, over your top 3. As now Hall gets a run off of turn number 4. Hackney will start to close back in on the outside. 9 laps to go, and look at Bobby Hall Jr. He's tucked in behind that number 2 of Justin White.
These 3 drivers battling it out for these positions is allowing the 21 of CJ Mason to start closing the gap down the back straightaway. Hackney goes to the inside of Hall, takes 2nd place right back. He's right back up on the back bumper of Justin White. Everybody moving up the track. Hall goes to the bottom this time. Hackney goes down, cuts the line off, side-by-side contact, heavy contact. Hackney going around, slides up the track, manages to hang on to it. Nice job saving that car. Both drivers losing several positions. Bobby Hall Jr. will take the race lead. CJ Mason in second. Caution flag waves.
Caution flag will wave, and I believe it will be for the contact between the 69 and the 2 of Justin White. And I bet you somebody's not getting any Christmas cards come this Christmas.
Yeah, very, very good chance of that. They threw the caution for how far off pace when Hackney slid back up on the track, how far off pace he was trying to get back going. Did not want to cause a caution. I think it's a good move by race control to not cause a pileup with 10 laps to go. Hackney losing all those positions, though, falls way back. Justin White, he finds himself in fourth after that. Insane things going on. Massive contact right there. A little bit of tire hop for Keith Hackney after they make contact. A little bit of tire to tire. Throws the rear end of the 69. Really impressed that those two drivers were able to hang on to it. I don't really see a place where you can put fault on anybody on that one right there. It really just looks like some extremely hard racing. Extremely hard racing out of those top three drivers. Bobby Hall Jr., the beneficiary of it all.
I mean, Hackney has to come up a little bit right there because, I mean, I believe how the banking starts right there. Probably the truck right there. You know, you see it, BJ. Walk us through it.
All right, so the inside down on the apron like that is the only place on the track that's really completely flat. So the trucks don't want to hold as tight right there. And it looks as though there's a little bit of a bobble for the 69. The 69 just kind of slides a little bit on that flat track. It looks like he might have slid up into Justin White just a little bit right there. But White was doing everything he could to keep Hackney in a bad position so he couldn't get the run into turn number one. There you see him come off of the banking. Gets a look to the inside. Starts coming up. Yeah, it looks like White stays right there on that line. Hackney slides back up as he's down there on that slick. Just gets into him a little bit of a wheel hop, throws the back of the car around. Really impressive job to see Hackney save that car. And great job by everybody else not to get into him.
Definitely. So we should start doing that at the end of the season. Let's have our fans come up here to Discord with us, so they could be our co-announcers for the evening. We should do that.
That would be fun. That would be fun. Girlfriends of drivers, different fans that watch. Have them come.
So Tasha's booked for next Monday night here at Bristol. It's gonna.
Right.
We'll do that, Tasha. So meanwhile, the caution, as they said, they did throw it for the 69 truck of Keith Hackney. He will restart in 20th position. With 5 laps to go. I wonder if he had any tires left.
It's a very good question. I think if I got the EOL, I'd go ahead and bring it on pit road. If I had an extra set of tires, go ahead and take them. So it's hard to make a solid decision on it. But if you take the tires, man, I would really give them a massive help to come through that field. It's got 20 trucks to pass, and right about 3 laps time. Lights are out on the pace car. Bobby Hall Jr. is going to choose the inside on the restart. CJ Mason in second. He's up 19 positions. Our biggest mover of the race, our hard charger, to his outside.
Here's Keith Hackney going to restart on the last row on the outside. All right, Tasha says she already has Discord. We just got to get her in here by next Monday. Get her all set up. Oh, this is going to be fun. Then we got to find someone for the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series. Maybe we put Jason on that task.
Yeah, I'm down.
Coming with the green flag with 3 laps to go. The pace car looking to make the hard left-hand turn. The field's in the hands of, I believe, the
94.
The 94 of Bobby Hall Jr. as he brings him to the Geico restart zone. Green flag is in the air. Good start for Bobby Hall Jr. Adam Newber in that 3rd spot. Looks to the inside of CJ Mason. Mason up 19 spots. Bobby Hall Jr. will clear Mason there. Out of turn number 2. Now you have Justin White in that 4th position, looking into the inside of CJ Mason.
Yep. Mason with a strong run all night. He's back up to the back bumper of Adam Newbert. Now secures himself in that 3rd spot momentarily. Justin White falls in the line in 4th. Adam Newbert running in 2nd right now. He won last week. He's got a strong run down the front straightaway. He's going to look to the outside of Bobby Hall Jr., but he opens the door to CJ Mason. Mason back to the inside of Adam Newbert.
Down into turn number 3. Honk leads. Newbert trying to get there. He'll close in behind him momentarily. He'll look to the top shelf. Something's happened to Jason Bridges as Newbert now got some nose on the outside fender going into turn number 1.
Huge run off of turn number 2, side by side. Dead even down the back straightaway. It's a drag race. We'll see who can get it. The inside line is going to be able to pull through the turn. Adam Newbert almost makes contact. Massive run down the front straightaway. It's go give it to Bobby Hall Jr. at the line.
Bobby Hall Jr. picking up the win. Adam Newbert 2nd is CJ Mason, your top 3. Keith Hackney bringing it home in 12th spot tonight. After restarting at 20th. That's right, Tasha. A minor setback. Come back next week at Bristol.
I really expect Hackney to excel at Bristol, being a dirt driver too, so there's a good chance that he can come back and pick up a race win and lock himself into the round of 8 for the driver that's 69. Being a dirt track driver, short track should fall right into his hands. But results are on screen now. Coming home with the race win, the Earl Shop Flex Motorsports number 94, Bobby Hall Jr., Adam Newbert, CJ Mason, Alex Healy, Justin White rounding out your top 5. Then it's going to be Daniel Worthington, Travis Twitty, Josh Clemens, Wes Wiggin, and Peyton Hubbard, your top 10.
Rounding out 11th will be Brian Terry coming home 11th. Keith Hackney in that 12th position. Brad Gebhardt in 13th. 14th will be Ed Osborne. Robbie Richards in that 15th spot. Akamai Proctor in 16th. Ron Morse Jr. in 17th. Jeremiah Hobbs in 18th there. 19th be David Brackett. 20th be Jason Bridges. Michael McCluley in 21st. And TJ Hanley rounding out your field. I want to thank the fine sponsors here at the Bluegrass, the Roasted Jim's Coffee, Hitter Performance, Buckhaker, Nitro Racing, and Hoffman Designs. As we get ready to head down pit road, interview your drivers tonight. Get there just momentarily. All right, coming home in second tonight. In the 17, Adam Newbert, you tried to go for that win.
Yeah, I tried to go for it. Should have side drafted a little bit more going through 3 and 4 right there, but then I felt like if I would have done that, I probably would have got put in the wall coming off turn because
He was there, huh? All right, so tell us how your night went. I mean, you were up 6 spots there.
yeah, it wasn't too bad. I was just trying to hope to have a good clean race, and that's what we had. We had good stage points and finished second. I feel like I could say I'm the hottest driver in the Bluegrass Truck Series right now with a win and a second place, but I think there's probably guys that are better off than me out there.
Well, definitely, you can say that. Yeah, with the first and the second place, I mean, you had a good running the first round, and having a good running starting off the second round. As we head into Bristol next week, how's Bristol on your strengths?
I like Bristol. Bristol's a good track for me. We did exactly what we said we wanted to do last week: is come into this first race and have a better first race in this next round, and that's what we've done. So I think we're going to be sitting in a pretty decent spot for Bristol. We just have a good, clean race at Bristol, and we'll be fine. I think we'll move on to the next round.
All right, go ahead and thank those fine sponsors making it all possible.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Sigwith at Motorsports, VFW Post-Coa's Lawn and Landscaping, Darren's Nail Gun Repair, Millie's Landing. I'd like to thank Bluegrass putting on this good truck series. I'd like to thank you guys up in the broadcast booth. And like to thank my friends and family out there watching.
All right, that's Adam Newbert in the 17 truck coming home in that second place tonight. All right, coming home in third to be CJ Mason, up to 18 spots. CJ, describe your night. Or not.
CJ, got a copy. All right. Could be some audio issues, could be some mic issues there. We'll let him get a chance to get that sorted out.
All right, BJ Duvall's caught up with your race winner tonight.
That's right. I've caught up with the driver of the 94, Bobby Hall Jr. Man, what a run you had in that number 94. You started on the outside pole, managed to bring it back with a race win. Tell us a little bit about that race.
Celebrating. Oh man, that was definitely intense for sure. Before that last pit stop, me, Keith, and Justin were all nose to tail trying to figure out how to pass one another, and I was gonna try to short pit one lap before Justin and them guys did, but he decided to pit when I pitted, and he got out in front of us, and we caught him. Me and Keith tracked him down, but I noticed a little fender bender happening, and I just got lucky, managed to scrape by.
Definitely managed to get by the skin of your teeth, managed to take that race lead, worked out in your favor. One thing that was one thing that was on my mind was I saw a lot of different strategies with the tires. A lot of people taking tires at different times. What honestly appeared to be strange times. It's working out for some drivers, not working out for others. What was the deciding factor for tires for you, and what call you made?
Well, our first pit stop before the stage, me and the team were deciding if we should just take 2 tires and get up in there to get the stage points and possibly the stage win, but we decided not to. And I believe Clemens either took 2 or 4, and he just blasted by all of us. And we're like, well, at least we'll have one set left if the caution comes out. But we just probably could have stretched it another lap or 2 before we pitted on the last stage there. But all in all, I was kind of hoping that caution didn't come out at the end.
Caution definitely put Newbert right there on you, coming to the checkered flag. Newbert, heavy pressure on you. really tight around the outside. You guys had a little bit of contact there. What was the thought going through your mind on that last lap with him on your outside?
Well, I was hoping I probably should have chose the outside on the restart just so they could have got more side by side. But CJ tried to give him a run, but he cleared him and he was chasing me down. And I started making my entry a little bit higher to try to slow him down. And he was to my door in 3 and 4. And I'm like, uh-oh. So I just tried to hold it to the floor and cut down below the white line and hold her straight and edged him out. And then I hit the grass and told him everything.
Well, either way, it still worked out, man. You managed to come home with a race win. Congratulations to you. Go ahead and thank your sponsor shots. Everybody help make it possible.
Yes, I'd like to thank Earl Shop, Flex Motorsports, W3E Designs. There's a couple other guys that I'm missing. Of course, my teammates, Dan West. Alan couldn't be here tonight, unfortunately. Jason for the league. Ultimate for the broadcast. You guys in the booth. Got some momentum. Hopefully it can continue.
All righty. Congratulations again. That was Bobby Hall Jr. Steve?
All right, we'll try this one more time. Mr. CJ Mason, you got a copy?
Yeah, man, I got you here.
All right, up 18 spots. Tell us about your night. Describe it to us.
Just trying to get track position there. I didn't qualify, and it's hard to get track position, man. It's a tough place to pass. Everybody's just so wide open.
Definitely was. I mean, came pretty clean truck there. I mean, some bobbles with the leader like that opened the door. How are you look? How's Bristol on your tracks? How does it? Is that one of your favorite ones or what?
Man, I just wish I had more time to practice. This place last year, we always I got 2 kids, and we take our kids to Ocean Lakes here in Myrtle Beach the first weekend of October. So last year, I think I made 1 million laps around Las Vegas before that playoff race and got wrecked on the first lap. Not of my doing. The guy lost it coming out of turn 4, and my playoff run was over last year. So I tried to. This place kind of owed me one, somewhat, I guess. But I'm always looking forward to Bristol. I love short tracks. So, yeah, looking forward to Bristol and Martinsville.
Awesome. Go ahead and thank those fine sponsors making it all possible for you in that 21.
Christopher Papa, 1-3 Speed. The button boxes he gives us is great. Grassroots Racing Series found in RC Complex, and the Hobby Connection in Easley, South Carolina. Obviously, my wife, the boss lady, I guess.
Right? Gotta have one of those, right?
Yeah, gotta get that in for she's over there watching. Man, I appreciate you guys. I hadn't been in here all year, so I forgot how this works. So I appreciate you guys. You guys have done a hell of a job this year with the broadcast. So it's been a great addition to Bluegrass. And from me as a driver every week, I appreciate it.
Well, hopefully we get to see you more the rest of the season up there in the top 3.
Thanks, bud.
Good luck. All right, that's going to conclude our broadcast here tonight with Ultimate Dirt TV with the Bluegrass Truck Series here at Las Vegas. Don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be back with the Xfinity Series with the challenge. If we can get 100 consecutive viewers on at the same time, we'll do a $50 drawing to the Facebook side of things. All you got to do is leave a comment. We'll reach 100 viewers at once. Be a $50 drawing for the YouTube channel the same way as the Facebook. You gotta leave a comment, and BJ will do a $50 drawing with the driver depending on which series this hits, but we want to start it out tomorrow night. It starts with you at home. Share it out the broadcast. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your loved ones. We're ready to give away $150 to 1 or 2 lucky viewers and 1 driver. Until tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe. God bless.